Hello and welcome to episode 32 of We Ain't Got a Barrel of Money. The year is 2003. Manchester United are currently below Sheffield United in the Premier League table, and defeat at Bramall Lane could see Sir Alex Fergusons sacked. How's about that then? Right then, let's have a look at what's been happening, and we are very much unbeaten, really, apart from a 2-0 defeat at home to Everton in a friendly game. I think we're 13 games unbeaten. Stein Heisegems, I've said, should be in the Belgian squad, absolutely, because he scored 16 goals this season. And the league table currently stands like this, so Sheffield United are 6th in the Premiership after 29 games. On 49 points, 3 points clear of Manchester United, who do have a game in hand, admittedly. We've been supportive of Sir Alex in the build-up to this game, as he's under increasing pressure from the Manchester United fans. But that was his response right there. Mind my own business. I hope we give him a right good hiding there. So as we go into this game, Mike Riley will be refereeing. They are favourites, which they should be. Let's be fair. It is Manchester United, but this will be the team that plays Manchester United at Bramall Lane, so it'll be Mark Poom in goal. Back four of Robbie Stockdale, Phil Jagielka, Aaron Hughes and Wayne Quinn. Sean Derry, Michael Tongue and Nick Montgomery in midfield, with Simon Davis on the right, and it will be Michael Twiss on the left, not Ben Thornley, because Michael Twiss came on in the last game and scored a cracking goal. And of course, the main man, Stein Heisegems, will start up front. We've been playing very well. That must be said. And you can't really knock us at all. Let's have a look at their team. So it's Bosnich, Silvestre, La Rosa, John O'Shea and Wes Brown, Roy Keane and Flavio Koscielny or whatever, Scholes, Beckham and Stanic up front with Bilincic on the left. So Scholes, Beckham and Keane really the mainstays. Wes Brown and John O'Shea. To be honest with you, you'd fancy yourselves getting at that back four, wouldn't you? You would fancy it. We've been on a good run lately, we certainly have. I'm expecting a fascinating contest, and Robbie Stockdale is immense. Let me just make sure we change the highlights on, because we'll be wanting to watch this one. Like I said, we've gone through a couple of games now. And just not been beaten. We've played really well at times. And that is all you can ask for. We're trying to play well. We're trying to do the right things. And it's served us so well so far. I'm not going to wax lyrical about it too much. We know Manchester United are a dangerous side. And we can hope that we continue our run of form and get a good result here. We would actually, if we win this, do the double over Manchester United. And that's quite impressive in your first season back. And they've given it away to Michael Twiss. Heisegems is in. And somehow Mark Bosnich, I don't know if he got a foot to it or whatever, but he stopped Heisegems, who scored 16 goals. And I think at the end of the season, we're going to have a look at what Stein Heisegems did in real life and show the contrast in which this season has shown, because he's been outstanding for us. And we play out from the back with Jagielka, who plays it down the right-hand side to Robbie Stockdale, and it's into Sean Derry now. Sean Derry takes a touch, recently signed a new contract at last, and Derry goes all the way back to Poom. Watford did score a goal with us playing out like this in the last game, so I'm not too comfortable with it at the moment, but we've done it most of the season, and to be fair to us, we've done it very well at times. Tongue into Montgomery, and Montgomery pings one. Heisegems is in again, second time during the game, and Heisegems, 16 goals this season, could have had 2 within the first 20 minutes against Manchester United here. We're chasing Leeds down as well, but David Beckham's got a free kick, and Mark Poom collects. I don't know if he can take free kicks, that Beckham kid. He's alright. I heard he were alright though. Swiss down his left-hand side. That one against Greece though. Oh my days! But Stanic is in. Jags has got a chase on. Unfortunately, he's offside because he slotted it so lovely. But I think Poom had already given up on it, sort of. But again, after 33 minutes, we've created the better chances, you'd have to say. And Manchester United do not look the Manchester United which they were in real life, a team that we would have feared playing. Apart from Scholes, Keane and Beckham, I mean, Wes Brown and John O'Shea hardly strike fear into us, and Stein Isagems has gone past O'Shea. His mates come across, Michael Swiss has had a go, couldn't quite get the strike on target, it's a good block by their defender. But we have a throwing down this right hand side with Stockdale into Isagems. Robbie Stockdale again. Into Sean Derry. Nice patient play, but Sean Derry's given it away. Stanic is through, and Stanic scores, and it's all down to Sean Derry's disappointing pass. One that really didn't need to be made. We've looked in control of this game. We've kept the ball well, but sadly, not kept it well enough there. And Sean Derry makes his really first real mistake of the season. Isagems is having a shocker, and we may have to make changes at half time. And certainly, I've just said in the press, I think he should be in Belgian squad, and now he's playing like this. So, of course he is, because that's the way it works, isn't it? You say something to the press, and then Bob, your uncle, he has this nightmare. Robbie Stockdale now, whacks it long downfield. Isagems is not having a good game at all, is he? He's not collecting the ball. We don't need to concede another before half time, and we don't, as Bellinich strikes it, but it's definitely into the side netting. And in a game that I feel I'm going to be aggressive with. Show me something else, because I'm not happy with that at all. Isagems, I'm sorry, lad, but I can't be doing with that. And it will be Clinton Morrison who comes on. I feel we could probably stick it up to balance and go from there. But we're definitely in this game. And I feel that we will score in this second half. I hope so. As Montgomery knocks it down the left towards Michael Swiss, takes a good touch on his left-hand side. Can he get the crossing? He can't. Wes Brown's a cross and defends well, and it's into Beckham and Keane. Back to Beckham. Some cracking players in this side, but Jagielka plays across to Aaron Hughes, who knocks it across to Wayne Quinn. Takes a touch down this left and starts to maraud forward. Swiss has just sat inside, which has kept Brown's attentions away from him. He's back to Michael Swiss now, who puts one in, and Clinton Morrison gets a header on it. It's good play from Sheffield United, and sadly we just can't get that finishing touch at the moment, but there is still time. There's plenty of time yet in this second half. As O'Shea knocks it down the right towards Wes Brown, their time to come now with an overlap. Beckham into Keane, into Scholes. They've got some players, haven't they? Scholes back to Keane. They're sort of working it around here. Beckham again, Keane showing the class a little bit here. Wes Brown looks to cross in, he does. But Simon Davis heads it well, and Clinton Morrison will pick it up. And now Clinton Morrison bursting past two. Clinton Morrison going alone, and Clinton Morrison scores one hell of a goal. An individual effort, definitely. But my word, he skipped past two. He picks it up in our half. Skips past their left back like he weren't even there. Then he goes past their centre half, and then hits it right-footed. Bang, straight past Mark Bosnich, hasn't got a prayer, and Sheffield United won. West Ham, Manchester, they're playing like West Ham. Manchester United won, and could we? It's into Wayne Quinn now. Maybe that'll just have our tails up a little bit as Michael Swiss knocks it in towards Morrison again, but O'Shea collects. It was Silvestre he actually went past in that run. Wow, what a substitution that's been. Wes Brown now down our right-hand side. Swiss goes to tackle but can't quite get there. Wes Brown I thought looked offside but wasn't. Stanic scores and Wes Brown was offside. Good line by the Blades. He's gone too early there, Wes Brown. And you've got to be pretty happy with that as well. So it's all looking pretty good. I'm tempted with Ben Thornley, I really am. And as Michael Swiss has just dropped to a 6.5, as I've said that, Ben Thornley will come on for Sheffield United against his old club. A player that Alex Ferguson definitely fancied in his time there before his terrible injury that he had. And hopefully he can come on and do something here. He's not been quite the player that I hoped he was going to be this season for us, especially a player who enjoys big games, but not quite done it for us at times. And that's a disappointing thing for us. But it seems after that goal to just to quieten down a little bit, and I think we'll let this corner go in before we make a substitution. So it's going to be Michael Tong to whip in, right-footed, does so. Aaron Hughes goes for Jagielka. Only it dropped to Ben Thornley, but sadly we couldn't get the strike on target. I think we'll just make a final change. Nick Montgomery's on a 6.9. And I think it's going to be Michael Tong to come off. We'll just bring Danny Murphy on for the last couple of minutes. And a 1-1 draw, if we see this out, keeps Manchester United below us, unless we get a late goal here. Stockdale into Jagielka, all the way back to Poom. I would suggest that is it. But Poom knocks it into Danny Murphy, who tries to turn it down this left-hand side, but can't. Montgomery picks it up into Quinn, back to Aaron Hughes. Time's still being played on. We're into Fergie time. Davis, he's got Stockdale overlapping. Should he use him? He doesn't. It's back to Danny Murphy, but he can't quite pick it up. That will be full time. A 1-1 draw against Manchester United. What a goal from Clinton Morrison. I mean, you're not going to see many better than that this season, especially against the quality of opposition what we were up against. But that keeps Manchester United firmly below us. They have got a far superior goal difference. We've actually got quite a weak goal difference in the top, probably the weakest in the top 8. But we will keep going, keep improving. I believe the next video is going to be the return leg of the Steel City Derby. So we will be back at Bramall Lane to host Sheffield Wednesday from South Barnsley. That'll be Sunday, and then I think Monday's video is going to be the final game of the season against Leicester. And let's hope that we can carry on in this positive vein of form. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave a like, subscribe. We're going to be coming into Football Manager 21 in the coming months and into next year. So I'm really excited for some of the stuff we're going to be doing with that on the channel. But the support has been fantastic so far. Stick with us. Any comments, how we can improve, what we can do more, maybe you want to see a floating head again, all done. But we shall see you next time. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your day, whenever you're watching this. We'll see you later.